hide and seek. You hide, and I'll find you. Ready?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing this clown tutorial. If you want to know how I did this, then keep on watching. So I did already put my foundation and brows to save some time. And then I am using a yellow shadow to put on the lid. And then I'm using an orange shadow to place on the crease area. And you want to put this and make sure you blend it very well. The Morphe palette I'm using is the 35N. I'm using the same palette and I'm using this dark brown shadow, and you want to put this on the outer edge. And you want to kind of bring it into the crease just slightly and make sure you blend out very well. Then I'm coming back with that yellow shadow. It's by L'Oreal. It's a matte shadow duo. And you basically want to pack this on your lid so that way it's very bright. To outline, I'm going to be using this Fantasy Makers Painter's Palette by Wet n Wild, and you're going to basically want to do a liner and do a slight wing. Then you want to start off at the bottom base of your eye and kind of make a point at the center and bring it down. Then you want to add a slight spike by the wing and just basically fill it in. Now that you're done, you're going to be doing the same thing on the other eye. You also want to add this to your waterline on both eyes. You want to locate the center of your eyebrows and basically draw 2 triangles on top of them. Don't worry if they don't look the same, you can always fix them once you start shading in. Your main concern is basically outlining to give you a starting point of where you're going to start. For the nose, you kind of just want to draw like a little bean and fill it in. It's pretty easy. Don't worry if it's a little patchy when fill it in. We're going to be working on it later. So now we're going to get started on the mouth, and you're basically going to start at the bottom and bring it up. Don't worry if that outline's not perfect. We're going to fix later. You just want to have this molded out so you know where you're going to start. To fill in the lips, I'm using another Fantasy Makers palette by Wet n Wild, and I'm using that yellow shimmery color to fill it in. You want to go in with that black again, and you basically want to fix any mistakes and make it more clean. Then of course we have to go in with a dark brown color to contour. You just want to add a little bit of blush. I'm basically using whatever's left over on this brush from my previous makeup, and we're going in with glitter. You want to use eyelash glue and be very careful with the glitter. You want to add it to your eyebrows. You want to try not to have so much fallout because it is going to stick to other pieces of your face because it is cream. And there you go. We're going to be adding it to the nose. Then I have these cute rhinestones which I'm adding on the tips of the little spikes that I have, so you want to do that. And these already have some adhesive, but if you don't have any, you can always use eyelash glue so they don't fall out at the end of the night. Now we want to prep your eyelashes for mascara, and I am of course going to be adding some false lashes, but you don't have to. I always use false lashes, they're my favorite, so I'm going to be adding them after my mascara. There you go. Of course, I couldn't finish this look without a highlight, so the one that I'm using is the Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. And then I'm also adding the shimmery yellow color in the tear duct area, just to give it a highlight. For the bottom piece, you basically want to draw straight lines, and you want to connect the two lines together by pointing them at the bottom. And you want to repeat this process until you get to the side of your shoulders. Now it's time to fill them in. I basically filled it in the color that it's going to be so I don't mess up later. It's definitely time consuming, but it'll be worth it, so take your time with it and have fun. I listen to music or watch something on TV just to make the time go by. Finally, the next color, so you're gonna do the same thing and fill it in, but for this color you don't have to add a lot. I know it's very light, don't worry about that because we're gonna be adding glitter. So this is just to give it some kind of background color, but it doesn't have to be very opaque. It can be really light, and if you do get any shades of black in there, don't worry because it's gonna be covered by the glitter. So my cousin Jasmine Snapchatted me while I was doing this look, so of course I had to send her a picture, and this is the one that I was sending her. And you can follow me on Snapchat. My username is VgoMakeupSpill, the same thing as my Instagram and YouTube, so don't forget to subscribe. Yes, my favorite part, more glitter. Yes, we are not done with glitter, and of course you have to be very careful with this one as well because you want to make sure you don't get it in the black area. You want to be very careful because it is going to stick to the black because it is a cream base. So take your time on this area. I know you're getting anxious because you want to be done, but take your time because this is the last finishing piece. And I know my black doesn't look very opaque, so if you want to make it more dark, you can go ahead and take your time and add more of the black, or even add black shadow so that way it lasts longer. I kind of left it like that because I wanted to look more, you know, a little bit distorted, so I left it that way, but it just depends what your preference is. But of course adding the glitter makes it more fun, so just take your time. Eventually you're gonna be getting glitter everywhere, so don't worry if you do get some kind of sparkles in the black. It's okay, just make sure you don't dab your shadow brush into the black. and just have fun with it. Of course, more glitter means more fun. So this is the final look. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and thumbs up.
Follow me. Catch me if you can. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? I know something you don't. I lost my dolly. Will you help me find her? Ring around the rooms. Ashes, we all fall down. Let's play hide and seek. You hide, and I'll find you. Ready? Go! Where
am I? Help me, please.
Follow me. Wanna play a game?